Project Newman coming at you at Vizcaya in Miami. Just absolutely beautiful Venetian architecture, Renaissance. And today I want to come at you and I want to talk to you guys about how literally it's a spiritual journey that you're on, regaining your health. Why? Because it's about your energy, it's about your consciousness, it's how you perceive your very existence, it's how you perceive how you are and how you interpret everything around you. You know, I'm looking around at all this art and I remember when I was sick. I remember when I had long COVID. I remember when I had chronic fatigue, mold poisoning. I remember when I had brain fog. I remember when I had this pain in my body, just joint inflammation and inflammation in my whole body, stomach pain, digestive issues. It alters your consciousness. It alters how you take in all the information around you. It alters your ability to enjoy life. It alters your ability to communicate, to want to be around people, to want to do things. It completely changes your decisions. It changes how you think, it changes how you feel, it changes who you are. And this is just health. So this is not something that people don't talk about in the self-help world a lot. And I don't know why, because it's the lowest hanging fruit, the most tangible, easy to understand. It's physical, but it's also mental and spiritual. And people don't even realize the opportunity cost that they're losing because they're not healthy. You don't understand what it really feels like to be healthy. I'm not talking about healthy, like the doctor says you don't have any disease or anything wrong. I'm talking about high consciousness, happy, joyful, blissful, energetic, exploding good feelings from your stomach. You know, Jesus said, this river of living water will spring from you, from your stomach. I'm talking about spiritual evolution. I'm talking about the evolution of your consciousness. I'm talking about how the physical body houses the Holy Spirit. And this is in the Bible too. Paul said, don't you know that the Holy Spirit is in your body that God gave to you and that you're not your own? So honor God with your body. What does this mean? This means that literally it's not just about disease or no disease, it's about your consciousness. It's about your energy level. And energy just doesn't mean a machine doing actions faster. Energy means what kind of consciousness is flowing through the energy system in your body that makes you you. It means how much love you're able to feel. It means how much joy and excitement you're able to feel. It means how easily you're able to laugh. Remember that feeling when you were a kid? That's health. That's what we're talking about. That's Project Newman. That is spiritual evolution, is when you can change the energy in your body, eradicate the sickness, eradicate all the lower energies that are coming from the brain fog, the inflammation, the joint pain, the digestive issues. You can't even assimilate nutrients. And all of this junk that are demons that are stealing away your potential, your opportunity cost, your joy, and your life. You don't even understand how different it can be when you restore this health, when you restore this consciousness, when you restore your birthright of just being physically healthy. It's the platform for everything, but it's also the vessel in which a great spirit, the Holy Spirit, a great spirit in you can emerge. And this is the fundamental, because if you try to spiritually bypass, if you try to just build an excellent life without even the fundamentals, it's like Jesus said, you're building your house on an unstable foundation. When any storm comes, boom, goodbye. You're not going to be able to handle it. It'll destroy you. You can't handle the joy yet. You can't handle the success yet. You can't handle the pressure yet because you're not healthy. Because you have these demonic entities, whether it's germs, bacteria, fungus, toxins in your body. So purify your body because it's the vessel of the Holy Spirit. It's the temple of the Holy Spirit. You know, it's like, do you see the vision? Do you see the paradigm? Do you even understand? Do you see it? You have to see it. That you are literally a temple. Do you see this as a temple? Do you treat it like a temple? You know, because most people I see, they treat it like it's a sack of potatoes. Like they don't care about it. They just put whatever the hell they want into it. They don't sleep right. They don't even exercise it. You know, I'm looking around at all these Greek gods, these sculptures, these beautiful physiques. It should be normal. This should be normal. You know how perverted it is that people are fat, weak, fatigued, depressed, anxious to talk to people? You know how sad that is. You know how perverted that is. That's not normal. They want you to think that it's normal. That's not normal. That's pathetic. That's unfortunate. That makes me cry because I know what it feels like to be like that. I know what it feels like to be sick. I know what it feels like to be well, though. And I know the difference. You see, if you were just weak, sick, and pathetic most of your life, you don't even know what it means to be vibrant. Think back to when you were a kid. That's how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be playful. You're supposed to be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want. You're supposed to be able to be vibrant and be able to digest food. You're supposed to be able to be strong. You're supposed to be able to think quick. You're supposed to be able to be spontaneous and have fun and do whatever the hell you want and have the energy to go and do what you want, to make the money, to have the life that you want, to think creatively. You see, this is the stuff that you don't get, you don't think, you don't feel when you're a little bit sick. And I'm not just talking about, I'm talking about when you don't feel vital, you're sick. If you don't feel vital, you're sick. You have to feel vital. You have to feel vital. You have to have that ojas. You have to have that prana flowing through your body. You have to have that amazing qi, the jing that they talk about in Chinese medicine. And in Taoism and in Buddhism, the jing, the ojas that the Indians talk about, the vitality. In America, we don't have good words for it. We call it the charisma. We call it the pep, the swagger. We call it the mojo. You know, you lost your mojo, but you don't have to lose your mojo. But I want you to see this paradigm. I want you to see it as a spiritual mission from God that you have neglected and that you can take up. Together, we can take this up. It's your mission from God on this earth to evolve. I think everybody can agree on that. Whether you believe in Christianity, Buddhism, evolution, if you're an atheist, if you think that nothing spiritual exists, well, what's happening? Evolution, development, the evolution of consciousness. You're here to evolve. And if you try to hide from that, all you'll have is pain. You will get crushed. You're here to evolve. You're here to develop. You're here to spiritually evolve, physically evolve. You're here to mentally evolve your intellect. You're here to evolve in every single way, socially. How could you deny that? It's your spiritual mission. It is the mission. It is the mission. Everybody can agree on this. And if you don't, you're stupid. You're absolutely stupid, lost, and in denial if you deny that. You're here to evolve. And the first part of evolution is stabilizing this vessel. You have to stabilize it. You have to stabilize it, because if you don't, how are you going to evolve emotionally when your stomach is creating all kinds of pain? It's going to control your mind. See, your body controls your evolution, because if your body is sick, your mind works so differently. And remember, I'm not just talking about freaking sick. I'm talking about if you're not vital. Opportunity cost. Remember, opportunity cost. When you're not vital, you're not thinking the same creative thoughts. You're not connected to a higher level of potential. So the opportunity cost of the different emotions that you're not feeling. You know, you're feeling normal. If you're just feeling normie, then you could be feeling, a little bit excited, a little bit funny, a little bit happy, a little bit creative, a little bit funny, a little bit happy, a little bit creative, a little bit strong, a little bit epic. You start feeling a little bit like an anime protagonist. You start feeling like Naruto, DBZ, a little bit. You start feeling like, oof. You start feeling that, ugh. You start feeling that you can do it. That you can just, break through any wall. Procrastination? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Procrastination, what? It's mine. It's mine. I'm grabbing it. I'm taking it. It's mine. You have the energy. You have the will. You have that, because you've studied health and you've fought the battles that you had to fight, and you have a strong immune system. You're not getting sick easily. You understand what it means to have good digestion. You understand what it means not to put fucking poison in your body. You understand all those gremlins and the ogres and the demons and the ghosts and the knights dressed in black raiding through the night who are looking to rape you and pillage your fathers, your mothers, your daughters, your brothers, your friends. They're here to slice off their freaking head. And who are these people? They're the people who are sucking you dry of your health. And they're everywhere. This whole nation is full of them, and it's pathetic. It's full of these bastards who are like the freaking demonic ogres who we have to slay. They're the companies, they're the products that are so prevalent in society. It's the food that you're eating that's against you. And they're subtle. You know what? They're subtle. They're like little ghosts. They're like little demons that you can't even see. And they're stealing your life. You're stealing your potential. It's the food that you're eating, the hygiene products that you're using. It's the bad habits that you're having. They're deals with the devil. They're deals with the devil. It's the caffeine that you're taking. It's the energy drinks that you're taking. It's the weed that you're smoking. It's the alcohol that you're drinking. It's the all the stimulants and the amphetamines and the drugs and the coping that you're taking. Those all are deals with the devil. You're taking them because they help you get through the day, because they give you initial payoff. And listen, this is not about me judging anybody who's doing this. It's just about saying it how it is. Listen, when you're going through a very hard place, you lean on things. I understand. But at the same time, understand you lean on it so that you don't fall into a darker pit. But there are other ways. You're only leaning on it because you don't know the other ways that are not deals of the devil. And the ways that are not deals of the devil are harder than the deals of the devil. When you take the deal with the devil, it's easy and it promises you this instant little fix, the little energy that you get, the little comfort that you get, the pornography that you watch. But down the line, opportunity cost is getting stolen from you. Stolen, ripped out of your castle, ripped out of your house. Your house is being destroyed, it's being razed to the ground and burned. It's just you don't see it because it's happening one brick at a time, one brick at a time, one brick at a time. And you don't feel that it's taking it away because you feel the warmth of the little furnace that's giving you in your house. That's taking away one brick at a time. And eventually you're going to feel that winter ice. You're going to feel that chill. And it's going to go down your spine. And it's going to haunt you because you realize now your foundation is crumbling. So I have an understanding and a mercy about the people who are using these things. Listen, I fell into pornography when I was extremely sick. It's a coping mechanism, but I knew deep down in my heart of hearts and in my gut that I didn't want to be there. I didn't rationalize it. I didn't justify it. All the people who rationalize it and pedestalize it, weed, alcohol, caffeine, drugs, if you're pedestalizing these things and you're lying to your conscience, listen to the Jiminy Cricket consciousness that you have inside you. Understand the story. Understand your consciousness. If you're lying to that, and if you're exalting those things, and if you're saying that I don't need good diet, I don't need sleep, I don't need to exercise, I don't need to quit these bad habits, I don't need to change my emotions, I don't need to change my frustration, my anger, I have no desire to change my frustration, my anger, my loneliness, my sadness, I don't have any of those things. If you're in denial, and if you're justifying these things, and if you're glorifying these things, if you're not listening to your consciousness, then you're doomed. You're doomed. You're fucked. You're absolutely fucked. It's just you don't think so now because the deal with the devil is making you feel like you're not. So understand, these things will crush you eventually. The smoking, the nicotine, the vaping, all these things, make no mistake, they will crush you. They're devils, they're demons. They are the ogres, the invisible ogres in the night with their battle axes, and they're slowly stalking you, little by little, closer and closer, until one day, sink, they will take you out at the knees, at the ankles, and you won't know what the fuck happened. You will not know what the fuck happened. I've seen it happen. You know, you're in your 30s. You don't want to wait until your late 30s, your 40s. You know, you're going to get away with it for a certain amount of time. But what happens when something comes at you? Your immune system is going to be weakened, and they will have you, and they will be laughing. These demonic forces, even if it's just the junk food, you think you're getting away with it. My friend, this world is sowing and reaping. This world, it pays you back. This world has karma. Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote an essay on compensation. Everything in life, there's a compensating factor. You do something, you cannot escape the effect. You're a fool if you think you can escape the effect. You sow good, you will eventually reap the good. You sow bad, you will eventually reap the bad. And there's positives and disadvantages to everything. So if you're in a place where you're eating shit because of the bad decisions that you made, hey, there's a benefit in that too. This is not just me judging. This is not me doom and gloom preaching. This is not me putting myself on a high horse. Listen, I'm the worst of the worst sinners. And I still have so many sins. This is not me looking at the speck in your eye because I have a beam in my eye. Listen, I've been addicted to pornography. I've been addicted to anger, resentment, pettiness, shyness, self-centeredness. I'm the first one that will say that I have many vices that I'm working through it, but I will not justify it, and I won't pretend like I don't have it. I will not pretend like I'm more righteous than anybody, and I won't hold on to these things. If I have a problem, I admit it. If I have an addiction, I admit it. You know, it all comes down to listening to your heart of hearts, praying and being in touch with something that you know can elevate you. Because deep down, You know what you're here for. You're here to evolve, and there's a force that wants you to evolve, but there's a force that wants to destroy you and deceive you. And if you're listening more to that easy, comforting, lustful voice that wants to eat you and deceive you like a dragon, steadily just pull you in, steadily pull you in. There's no danger. Yeah, there's no danger in eating your meals closer and closer to the dragon's nest. There's no danger. That's what it wants you to think. Just go spend a little bit of time in Sodom and Gomorrah. Just go spend a little bit of time. Eat your meals there. There's no danger. You won't be influenced by it. All these things don't influence you. The smoking won't hurt you. The weed won't hurt you. Watching porn won't hurt you. Gooning won't hurt you. Having too much illicit sex won't hurt you. All of this stuff, all of this basic fundamental stuff, fuck it. There's a better way. And, fuck the people who say that, all this stuff is wrong and point the finger at you but don't give you a better way. There's a better way. The better way is this, Project New Man. The better way is actually understanding your psyche and using the power of yoga, using every single power that you have at your disposal to actually start changing your addictions, start changing your consciousness, start changing your health, start changing how you eat, because it's not easy. You have your addictions why you eat the way that you eat, and you can't stop. So that's why you need to go inward, and you have to inner engineer your mind and your habits and your cravings. This is why we meditate. This is why we incorporate yoga and meditation. This is why we incorporate 6 layers in Project New Man, because you have to address 6 layers that completely transform your inner engineering and your inner economy so that you can change effortlessly. It's not just the basic diet, exercise, and sleep. No, we go beyond that. We go into how you have to change your stress, you have to change your bad habits, and you have to change your consciousness. So these 3 physical and these 3 more psychological and spiritual and energetic, they all are spiritual, mental, and energetic. But the 3 diet, exercise, and sleep are more tangible. But they involve you changing your emotions, your mental approach to things. Because you know better than I do. Just try. Just try to change your diet. Try to change your addictions. Try to exercise. A lot of people can't. They cannot. You cannot. What does that mean? If you cannot change your diet, most people will just lie to themselves. It's not worth it. I'm just doing this. I'll eat out. I'll eat my pizza and my burgers and my Taco Bell, and I'm not addicted. You don't think about it. What does that mean? It means that you're a slave. It means that your free will has been snuffed out and you have yet to regain it. It means that you are their puppet, their marionette. They're puppeting you and they're sucking you dry of your money. That's what they want you to think. They've addicted you. This is why I call them devils. It's Luciferian. It's demonic. They addict you and they know what they're doing. They put chemicals in the food to intentionally addict you. You're addicted. You are their little pawn. You are their little fish. They bob you around and you deny it. And that's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to deny it. They want you to think that you're not addicted. And so you'll just keep on going. You can't change your diet. It's pathetic. You can't exercise. You make excuses. You can't get your ass to the gym. You're fat. You're tired. You're ugly. You look in the mirror and you hate how you look. What the fuck is going on in your life? And then you'll lie to yourself. How pathetic is that? You'll lie to yourself that you haven't lost your own will, that this is your decision. Guys always lie about all this kind of stuff. You can't get to sleep on time. Your sleep schedule is fucked up. You're not getting the right sleep. Look at your life. You're a mess. You're an absolute mess. It's fucking pathetic. And you're lying to yourself about it. You're hiding. You're lying to your consciousness. You're Pinocchio going off with the jackasses living in this fake carnival world. Just escapism. Coping. Listen, life is fucked up. Life is hard. And if you're in that state of consciousness, it's only going to get worse if you keep on doing those things. You have to wake up. You have to wake up. You have to wake up. There's beauty available. There's a different way available. There is a different way available. And some of you just need help. Watch my videos. You need help. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. You need to wake up. Because you're getting sucked deeper and deeper and deeper into this shithole. And I see it happening. And guys just deny, keep on working their shit jobs, stuffing down the trauma, stuffing down the anger, stuffing down their self-hatred, not addressing things that they know that they should address. And you're being manipulated. And it's so sad that these bastards are completely sucking you dry with all of their bullshit, all of their deals with the devil that they're selling you. And you're just taking it. You're just eating it. You're just injecting it. You're just smoking it. You're just drinking it. You're just eating it. You're just injecting it. You're just smoking it again and again and again and again and again. and then you justify it. Oh man, wake up. Oh man, you gotta wake up. Please wake up, because this impacts our society. This impacts you. This impacts you. This impacts you. This impacts you. Everything that you do impacts you. There's a different way. So this is why yoga changed my life. I was addicted to porn. I was addicted to wheat products. I would overeat. I would cope binge watching Netflix when I got home, and I would be watching animes and Game of Thrones and superhero movies. I was working night shift jobs, selling my sleep, selling my health. No fucking direction. I had to wake up. I was in a dangerous place, guys. I understand what it's like. It's a bad place. It's a very bad place. And sometimes it's such a bad place that you literally want to hide from it because you don't think that you can change it. You don't think it's possible. You're scared to admit it. You're ashamed. You don't want to tell anybody how your life is. You're ashamed of who you are. You're ashamed of what you're doing. And you just want to hide and stuff it down. And you don't want to face it. You don't have any hope. Listen, that's all fucking bullshit. That's all a lie. There is hope. You can pull yourself out of this. Listen, it's best to get help. But even if you just find that inner force, remember that inner force that you once had. Remember and believe you can change. Get on the right track. Little bit of change here, little bit of change there, it adds up. You make a little bit of change, even if you fuck up again, you keep on going. Listen, this is your life. This is your life. You can end up in a wheelchair. You can end up losing your kidney, your pancreas. You can end up losing your lungs. You can end up just being miserable and in this dazed stupor, a slave your whole life, working a job that you hate, dating people that you don't like, not having the energy or friends circle that you like, being in poverty. Life can get very, very much worse than it is right now. You know, you went through your 20s and now you think it sucks now. Wait until you get through your 30s. Wait until you're in your 40s. You'll start feeling like the 40-year-old virgin. You'll start feeling like you're sick and pathetic. You'll see yourself getting fatter and fatter and fatter. You'll lose more and more self-respect. You'll start hating yourself more and more, and you'll just get sucked into these deep internet trolls of escapism. It'll get worse and worse and worse. You'll be alone. You'll be alone. You'll be dating only fat girls who hate themselves too. And that's the truth. But you can change. You can get yourself out of this fucking shithole that you're in. Project New Man. Start giving attention to these things. Start meditating on these things. Start getting a routine. You know, start doing the basic shit. Start getting your ass to exercise or walk. Start getting your ass to stop eating that bullshit. Feeding the demon, feeding the dragon, feeding these people that just want to suck you dry. Start fucking getting some self-control. Start getting some sleep habits on point. Stop denying that it doesn't matter. Start getting yourself to sleep on time. And you'll find how hard it is. You'll find how addicted you are. You'll find how little free will that you have. What does that mean? Start thinking about these things. How many of the thoughts are even your own if you can't control what you eat or do with your body or even sleep? Start meditating. Start just thinking about this shit on a daily basis. Start trying to understand how to quit your bad habits. I dare you. I dare you. Try not to watch porn for a week. I dare you. Try not to smoke weed, smoke any shit for a week. See if you can do it. And if you can do it, then don't do it for 2 weeks and see how you feel. Try not to do it for a month. 1/12 of the year. You know, most people won't even fucking try this. They will just say, well, I'm not addicted, I'm not gonna try it. You're just gonna go off, you're gonna click off this video, fuck this guy. You're not gonna think it's a problem, you're just gonna keep hiding. Pathetic. Just pathetic. Pathetic. You know how pathetic that is? You're just hiding from your mission. You're hiding from your mission. Listen to your mission. Take the challenge. Start purging these things and replacing them with things that are better. You know, you're using these things because you're suffering. You're using these things because you're coping. Start trying to understand how to generate these energies from inside you without having to go to the caffeine, the stimulants, the amphetamines, the painkillers. Stop going to the porn. Start trying to fulfill yourself without needing all of these things. Start finding it within yourself. Finding the joy within yourself. Go on that spiritual mission to try to understand how to find the joy of a child. You had it when you were a child. You can find it again. You don't need all these things. Understand, realize, and listen to your own voice. They're deals of the devil. You understand it. and you were happy and you were fulfilled without them as a kid, and you can return to that state. You know that you can return to that state. You just have to look for it, and it's there. And it's there, and you can imbibe it. And this is your journey. This is our journey. This is our journey together, and it's fun. You can enjoy the video game again. You can enjoy looking at the box art. You can enjoy looking at plush Pikachus again. You can have that joy inside your stomach from the simplicity of looking at a tree and running around, being stupid in nature, throwing around the frisbee again. You can be stupid looking at trees and enjoy the simplicity of being in nature and looking at the sky and going exploring around the park and looking at animals and the simplicity of just being healthy. Just believe in that. Just believe in that. And you can do it. Hey, eat an apple. Hey, lift some weights. Hey, do some push-ups. It's fun and it's easy and it makes you feel alive. And you should have the energy to do all this whenever you want. You should have the energy. You should be able to digest the food and have the energy, go hiking for 5-10 miles, go explore the national parks around you, go explore the national parks around you, go explore the beach around you, go swimming around you, go take a bike ride around you. This is life. See, life is easy when you're healthy. Life is easy when you've meditated and purged out all of your cravings and the little ticks that you have inside your body that make you feel like, oh, I need this, I need food, I need caffeine, oh, I need nicotine, oh, I need pornography, oh, I need sex, oh, it's driving you. And it's really controlling you when you need all those things. When you need all those things, and they're constantly creating this frenetic squirrel-like energy, and it's running you. So that's what yoga does. It purifies you. And that's what detoxing does and exercise does. It detoxes you. And that's what meditation and energy work and breath work does, is it gives you this different form of energy inside you that makes you naturally somewhat high, so that you don't need the weed and you don't need the mushrooms and you don't need the nicotine to start buzzing you. You can create the stuff from the inside. You know, I wake up and I do 90 minutes at least of yoga every single day. Why do I do that? Because it makes me high. It gives me the chemicals. It makes me strong. I don't need your weed. I don't need that fucking weed. Get it out of my face. I don't need your cigarettes. I don't need your alcohol. I don't need your pornography. I don't need any of that shit. Get that shit away from me. That shit is evil and demonic. Get that shit away from me. Look at me. I'm happy. I'm fulfilled. And I'm young. And I'm like a kid. And I just have fun without it. So fuck you guys. Because take all that bullshit and flush it down the toilet where it belongs. And then apologize to the fucking toilet. Because you're polluting something in the world. Because that water goes somewhere else. Because look, I'm getting high. I'm getting high just doing this. You know, I go to the gym. I just get high. I'm just getting high. I'm just getting high. I go on a walk, I get high. Why? Because I do yoga and I'm healthy as fuck. You know what I mean? Because a little kid can do that. I go everywhere, and everywhere is my playground, you know? I can do parkour, I can run around, I can jog. Anywhere I go, I have my body. My body is a temple. My body is holy, and my body has everything that I need. My body has the drugs. I am the drug. I am the weed. I don't need your shit. Get your shit out of my face. You know what I mean? And that's what I want everybody to be saying. I want everybody to be saying, you know, fuck your shit. Fuck your shit, because I got my own shit. I am the shit. I am the shit. I can get high. I'm getting high right now. Talking makes me high. Talking to people makes me high. You know? Whew. We just feel good. We just feel good whatever we're doing. Doesn't matter what we're doing. We just feel good. Just feel good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know? You just feel good. You know? You just feel good. Everything that you're doing, you just feel good, baby. You just feel good. You know? And so when you realize that this is really how you live, that you can feel like this in your 30s, you can feel like this in your 40s. You know, there's these Asian guys, they go to the park, six-pack abs, you know, six-pack abs. They do Tai Chi. These guys, literally, they're in their 80s. They're in their 80s. You see these guys, New York, black dudes, 8-pack, 12-pack, muscle ups. You know, these guys are like 60, 70. It's because they did a whole lifetime of investing in their health and they know what's up. These guys are smart. These guys are smart. I tip my hat to them. These guys are smart. Not like the dummies that drink and smoke weed, the dummies that are eating all the bad shit, the dummies who are wasting away their youth, relying on other external sources like all these drugs, thinking that they're cool. No, that ain't cool. That's stupid. Those guys are dummies. Big dummies, acting all cool because the drugs are letting them feel cool. No, that's pathetic. That's pathetic. Get on your own supply. Become the drug. You know, these ancient Chinese guys, these yogis, that's the real stuff. The real Christians. The people who are sanctifying, purifying their body. You know, there's even a movement called Christian bodybuilding, where they had this conception that your body is a temple and that you can literally purify yourself and get closer to God by sanctifying your body, by respecting your body. And there's truth to that. There's wisdom in that because everything that we just said. So you know what? Give the finger to all those bastards who are trying to sell you on their drugs, sell you on their energy. It's a lower energy, it's a pathetic energy. Give them the fucking finger and shove it up their ass and make them feel the pain. And how do you do that? By stopping to buy their shit. And all those pathetic pigs are just gonna squeal as you take away your money, and as more and more people take away their money. You know what? Because all they're doing is being mosquitoes, and they're sucking you dry right now. So don't let them. Give them the finger. Stop partaking in that demonic evil. Deal with the devil that they're selling you. They're selling you. No more. This is the day that your life changes. This is the day that you say, I'm breaking free from their bullshit. And I am taking my health back. I am taking my life back. This is my day. This is my life. This is my body. And it's a new day. And it's a fun day. It's a great day. And it's a day that will be recorded in your book of glory. And in God's book, He will remember this day. He will mark this down. This is your day where a new warrior has risen up inside you and has cut off the heads of these little demons. And you will constantly take your sword of truth and life and completely slaughter every single enemy that gets in your way. Every addiction that tries to come back. Every sickness that tries to come back. You're on your own mission. And together we ride. Together we're on this mission. Riding valiant white steeds together. This is a holy mission. And together we're going to make a huge difference. Very big difference. Very meaningful difference. Very big difference. Very big difference, because it changes who you are. And who you are matters. And when you change who you are and how you feel, you know what happens. You change everything around you. Everything reacts to the human being. The human being is the pinnacle of evolution currently. And everything reacts to the human being because consciousness is the most powerful energy form. And our consciousness is evolving more and more. So, solar energy, amazing energy is available. And we're picking it up, we're transforming it, it's changing us. And together we ride, guys. Together, this is us. And this is the beauty of what we can create now, and we can fight the onslaught of all the corrupt food, the weak food, the unorganic food, the GMO food, the pesticide-ridden food, and all the other lies that are being sold to America. We can change. We can change our vote. We can vote for the health. We can vote for the organic farmers. We can vote for the turmeric drinks and the ginger drinks. We can vote for the consciousness rising services. We can vote for the reflexology. We can vote for the yoga classes. We can vote for personal development classes and business classes. We can vote for the gyms that help us exercise, the gym equipment, the health equipment, this beautiful, wonderful world of health and fitness in life. We can make a huge difference. We are the difference, and we are the beautiful men riding on horses, making this difference. We are the knights of today. We are the ones who are changing the consciousness of our country, of our families. This is what's needed right now. Look at America. Look at what we have, but look at what we don't have. Look at our medical system. Look at our medical costs. Look at all the disease that's ravaging our nation. You know, we don't have physical wars. We have internal devastation from disease, self-inflicted disease. What would happen if you saw a huge army of Mongols, ogres, disgusting creatures, storming America, through Canada, through Mexico, coming in ships on the East Coast, storming through Miami and Florida and North and South Carolina, and coming in and just destroying people, cutting people, hacking people, just with their battle axes, just mowing people down with heavy machine guns. They're just coming in. What would happen if 500,000 people were getting mowed down every single year? We'd be in a ghastly, we'd be angry, we'd be pissed, we'd be waging war against these things. There'd be soldiers rising up. There'd be people speaking out about these things with passion. There'd be people waging war against these bastards. But you know what's happening? The same thing is happening, but it's not as blatant as Mongols and ogres and demons coming in, and White Walkers coming in, and stormtroopers coming in, and killing people. It's not as blatant as that. Guess what it is? It's the diseases that we're bringing upon ourselves. It's the cancer that's happening. It's the heart disease that's happening. It's the pancreatic disease and the kidney disease and the liver disease and the diabetes and the metabolic syndrome and all of these diseases, the lung cancer. Where are all these things coming from? Because they're devastating people. Top 10 leading killers in the United States, over 1.2 million people getting slaughtered. Listen to me, slaughtered. Just horrible deaths, horrible surgeries, horrible pain and suffering. Every single year, over 1.2 million. Listen to me, million. And the news isn't talking about it. Nobody's talking about it because guess what? Because it's orchestrated. Because it's being caused from within. It's being caused from all the bullshit food, all the bullshit drugs in the medical system, all the bullshit lifestyle that people are living, all the bullshit energy drinks and all that over-the-counter drugs, the cough syrups, the allergy medications, the nasal sprays, the corticosteroids, the blood pressure medications, all of this stuff. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And it's so annoying because none of it actually solves any problem. It's just causing problems. All of the BS foods, the BS prepared foods, the BS oils and fats and sugars, the prepared foods that have preservatives, the artificial colorings. Oh my God. And it's so subtle that most people are so stupid that they don't even realize that these are the real ogres that are causing millions of deaths a year, you know? No one's pissed about this, really? You're all that asleep? Wake up. It's pathetic. Wake up. You're all still participating, eating your Twinkies, eating the pizza, the Papa John's, the Chick-fil-A, rationalizing. Come on. This is the insidious little monsters that you're letting into your microbiome, the little demons that are slowly killing you. But you're too asleep, you're too imperceptive to even know what's happening. You're too dull, you don't really get it. And you know, maybe I'm preaching to the choir. Maybe you do get it. Maybe you are the few that actually understand what's happening. And I pray that you are. Because God knows we need this change. Because God knows we need this change. Because majority of people are just little sheep that are getting sheared, completely sheared, mercilessly, milked dry, and then slaughtered, completely slaughtered, mercilessly. All the useless medications, the useless vaccines, money. They don't care about you. What is that? Shearing you, milking you, and then slaughtering you. Merciless. These elites, these CEOs, they rationalize it. The people who sell you the Coca-Cola, the McDonald's, everybody who's literally rationalizing all these things, they don't care about you. They don't care about you. And so we have to defund them. We have to literally defund them. We have to fight this battle against them. And we have to, because if we don't, what's going to happen to this country? What happened to Rome and Greece? This nation is not on a good track if we don't do anything. That's why we're doing something, and we're doing something good. We're doing something powerful. It's only spreading. And you know what? That's it. Life is good when you're healthy. Life is good when you don't have to deal with all this internal bullshit. Life is good when you can act like a kid and you haven't lost your opportunity cost. Life is good, guys, when you can actually fight the dragon and take away its treasure. Life is good. It's full of beauty, and you can be part of that beauty. It's fun, it's easy, and it's great. So here we go. Let's go explore Miami a little bit more. And this is your day, remember. This is a beautiful day for you. It's a wonderful day. Always remember this day. Write down the date. This is the beginning of a new journey for you, a new page in your evolution that will go on and on and on and on and on. New friends, new brotherhood, a new night, a new calling, a new grace that will come on you, a completely new journey, a new path, and you'll receive a wonderful, wonderful knighting with a wonderful white horse that will carry you across the land, and you don't even know what you'll be able to explore and experience on the outside and on the inside. It's wonderful who you're becoming. Thank you for making the right decision. Thank you for listening to your consciousness. Thank you for taking up this fight. Thank you for being true to yourself, and thank you for being a beautiful, wonderful person, spreading around life, spreading around knowledge, spreading around joy and fun, and reviving yourself. We are the revival in this world. God bless you. I love you very much.